What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Dayon. This is my first YouTube video. I'm excited to finally be on this platform. I am a life insurance sales and leadership coach. I'm also the founder of Closable, which is an online community for life insurance agents all over the world. Whether you are leadership, whether you're in sales, it is a community where you can go get mentorship. We have all kinds of courses and all kinds of live classes that we do every single week, twice a week. And so the reason I wanted to start this channel was because over the last 5 years, I've spent a very long time training agents, and I've trained more than 2,000 agents during that time. I was a salesperson when I first started as well, so I've had multiple months where I've written 20, 30, 40, 60,000 of production in just 1 month. So I know what it takes to be a top producer. I also understand what it takes to be a good trainer if you're in leadership, and I want to use this platform as a way to post videos all the time to give you as much content and as much value as possible so that you can go and build your business as well. So without further ado, let's jump right in and talk about today's topic, which is your very first week as a life insurance agent. So if you just recently got licensed, or you've been here for a while and kind of got off to a slow start, I want to give you 1 week's worth of things that you can do to help be better prepared and ready to go. And so I kind of wrote 3 things down I wanted to share with you. So the very first one is knowing your products. And what I mean by that is not just understanding the features and the details of the products that you sell and that you carry, but why people actually buy those products. So what I would do if I was you and I had a notepad in front of me, I would look at whoever your carrier is or whoever the carriers are, and I would look at their products. I would write them down. I would write down some features and try to understand how they work. But as soon as I'm done, I would try to figure out what type of situation would a family or a person have to be in to actually buy that product. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you're looking at a 20-year term life insurance. That's the product. First, you'll figure out, yep, it's a life insurance that lasts 20 years. Maybe you can renew it and it goes up in price and it has a higher premium later. And it's convertible. You can change it to whole life insurance as well down the road. So now you understand some of the features of the product. It's a little bit cheaper to start, all that kind of stuff. But then in the back of your head, just go, well, what kind of person would want life insurance that lasts 20 years? And then write down that scenario and write down a few more. And I'll make videos on this as well in the future too. But understand your products. More importantly, understand why people buy those products. If you can get that down your first week, it's going to help you a lot with understanding and having the confidence to ask that close question at the end, because you know they actually need it and you know the reasons why. Number 2 is learn the tech side of the job. I feel like sometimes, especially when we're brand new, whether you work remote and you're virtually presenting to your clients or you're going to their house, there are certain applications that you use at the company that you work with. And whether it's some online web app that you have to fill out, or whether the needs analysis technology is on a website that you have to fill out, you need to learn the tech side of things so that you can be quick. Because when clients look at you and you're fumbling around with the technology, it doesn't look very professional. So get the tech side down, do it over and over and over again, fill out applications, fill out needs analysis, just practice and practice and practice until that becomes second nature. Sometimes you can fumble more on the tech side of things and it just kind of looks really bad and unprofessional. So get the tech side down. And then the last thing I'll say, number 3, is be on script and memorize your script. Whatever presentation that you were taught, just remember that is the foundation to the rest of this career. You're going to add to that foundation as you get better and as you fail forward in this job. But you need to memorize your script. If you can do that, it's going to make your job a lot easier. Even to all the people that work remotely and they sell life insurance, they have their script up in front of them on the computer. And a lot of the time when they're with the client, they're reading the script. Don't do that. There's no reason to read the script. It's just not the best approach that you can have. Instead, what I would do is I would get it memorized. It takes about 2 to 3 days to memorize a pretty long script if you spend pretty much all day doing it. So getting that into your brain will give you a confidence that you've never had before. And you don't sound like you're reading. You sound like you know what you're talking about. The last thing I'll say on script is there are people out there who say things like, that's not how I would say the words. That's not my kind of script. I don't really believe in scripts. I agree that eventually your presentation will get to the point where it will be your presentation and you're going to feel incredibly comfortable doing it and everything will make sense. But until you get to that point, your brain doesn't always fully understand what works and what doesn't, especially if you're not in the world of insurance. So use your presentation as your baseline. And then as you work your way forward, you will learn things and then you can make adjustments accordingly to what works for you. But I promise that the turnaround time for agents that make money in this industry is a lot shorter when they're on script and they have it prepared and memorized versus when they're not sure what they're talking about. So those are my 3 tips just for this video. So know your products, but most importantly, know why people buy them. So write all that out. Number 2 is learn the tech side. So all week long in that first week, you're doing repetitions, you're practicing applications, you're practicing building packages for people so you're not stumbling on that computer. And then number 3, be on script. Look at your script, read it line by line until you memorize it a paragraph at a time. So say it out loud, practice when you're in the car, practice when you're going for a walk, practice, and get this scenario or get the presentation fully memorized. As soon as you do that, you'll be much more prepared going into your second week. So that's what I would do if I was in my first week as a life insurance agent. I hope that helps. I'm going to launch a bunch more videos based on anything you guys like. So I have some content already prepared, but whatever questions that you have, just let me know in the chat and we can take it one by one.